So Waters looking for a top 3 to go to the top of the leaderboard here. In night number 2 of the National Modified Sedan Title, Liam, it's all to play for with 2 heats to run.
Could the Waters family be looking at a second National Modified Sedan Title? It's all going to come down to this one. Jarod Waters needs to put his best foot forward if he's to take out that pole position in the all-important main event. Talia Dolik and Angus Waters with the big launch up the inside, has plenty of berm. He's up to P3, inside Darren Lester on the top side. Dolik and Angus are side by side. Have a look at the speed of the Merc right now with yellow.
Wow. Big moment here in the national title. We've gone yellow. I can only assume for the start in heat race 23. Clearly the chief steward saw something he wasn't happy with, Liam.
If you wanted to point any fingers, there was probably a few. It was a lively launch, wasn't it? It's exciting from the Merc. Man, the thing's a bullet at the end of the straights.
Yeah, the
black and white flag is at the ready too.
Ooh.
Or it's getting put back away.
Warning flag. We're going to go green this time, I would imagine.
Alrighty.
But I dare say they've been dished out the warning over the one-way communicator. What have we got in store? First attempt at a restart here in heat race 23 of the Bendigo Metal Fabrication National Modified Sedan Title. Dolik and Angus get us underway. And this time it's a little bit more civilised into 1 and 2. Lester on the bottom, Kevy Young there as well as Mick Boyle looks to the outside, and Waters tries to make some forward progress here.
How's the straightaway speed on Waters? Just ripping by Boyle. Oh, it's heavy contact on the right rear corner of Waters, but he's up to position number 3. Talia Dolik tries to put the move back by on the inside. Angus leads from Leicester. Darren Lester from Queensland putting a heavy charge on Scott Angus, and Jarod Waters on that outer group with Talia Dolik peppering away the 92 right now.
Oh, Lester's done! Big contact with Scott Angus, and that will mark the end of Darren Lester's heat race. Right front, knocked out of the Brisbane Air Conditioning 59, and Lester's weekend has just gone from bad to worse. He is filthy on the infield.
Rightly so. That's when it all matters. That final heat race on night number 2 is not how you want to see that Q59. He's going to struggle to get it pointing the right way. He's done a good job of that, actually, to reset the front end.
So Waters, as he runs in second, will go to the top of the charts, and that'll open up the opportunity for Brett Barron in the final heat race to jump to the top. Angus gets us back underway here in heat race 23, and Jarod Waters in the 92 sets to go about his business here. A little tight on entry that time. I'm going to go yellow, start not to the chief steward's liking. And just of note, Brock Atkins still languishing a long way back in this one. He's got a lot of work to do with 8 laps still on the counter, Liam.
Yeah, exactly right. I spoke with Brock earlier today. Doesn't talk himself up a lot, but if anything, he was certainly the other way today. He's not super confident with that car right now. Todd Atkins, on the other hand, his younger brother, much happier with the way that car's been responding for him and the way he's been able to let it move freely up and down the racetrack. Brock Atkins has a handful, however, and needs to really make the most of the points in this one and try and get that Portland number 0 firing the right way.
Again, sits 5th in this one, and that'll convert himself to a handy A-main start if he stays there, but we'll be chasing a little bit more in this one as we're set to get back underway here, Liam.
Oh, they're bunched up. Boyle got heavy into the tail of Dolik. That just gridlocked down the bottom. Everyone's glued to that line, and it's a conga line of crazy right now behind Angus, Waters, Dolik. Have a look at Boyle go to the top as well. Atkins by on the bottom. This is exactly what Brock Atkins needs. That last push to stamp some points in the books for the Portland number 0. He's firing away at the bottom. Waters continues to go to work on Angus. Doesn't need to win this one, but you'll bet he'll have a crack.
Yeah, Waters, I don't think he'll be happy to sit there, but Dolick looking good. Look at Boyle on the outside. Goes from 5th up into 3rd and caught Dolick napping there. We've got a middle lane here, Liam, as Boyle goes around the outside. And that little green Commodore that could moves through to position number 3. Atkins tries to buy in here now as well and won't come off the bottom as he slips up the inside of Talia Dolick.
Love to see it from Boyle, ripping the top side of this joint right now. He's got Atkins tucked in behind. Waters playing sensibly so far. Still Angus. The C350 keeps poking the nose, but nothing too ridiculous so far. Round the main straight they run. Keep your eyes on Boyle, who's opening up this racetrack. Atkins is locked to the bottom, and they've caught your leaders now. Here's a race.
If you tell me a VH Commodore is going to knock the pants off a C350 Mercedes, I'll tell you you're a liar. But look at Boyle go to the outside. Come on, Moama, make some noise. The little Commodore goes through to position number 2. Waters must be wondering what's going on as the Commodore may have a shot at the lead here. Angus, Boyle and Waters to battle it out to be 2 to run next time by.
Oh, that's so good. Ripping the outside. Keeps on pedaling the Commodore. They're locked to the bottom, except for that green VH. He's up there. Waters is having a big crack now on Angus. Boyle continues to hammer away upstairs. Atkins is locked low. Down back straightaway. Waters moves up a lane. Boyle around the top. It's a battle for the lead. Coming off turn 3 and 4.
Patience has run out for Jarod Waters and it may bite him here. He needs to finish top 3 to go pole position at the moment. Mick Boyle to the lead around the outside of Angus. Atkins buys in here. We're going to be 3 wide down the back straight away on the final lap. Boyle and the Commodore, look at the speed that Waters carries into the turn. Grandstand finish coming here in heat race 23 and a little Commodore gets it done. Mick Boyle gets an absolutely incredible win here in heat race 23 of the National Modified Sedan Title. Come on, Heartland, make some noise. The little Commodore gets the win, Liam. That is incredible.
I'm going to call it. That's the best heat race of the weekend. That's a belter. Soak that one up, Mick Boyle. You beauty. Well earned. Mick Boyle rips the outside of Heartland Raceway Moama on 3 of the fastest cars in this field. Right now, Mick Boyle proves he deserves to be right up there. We'll have a quick word from our sponsors. Boyle is going to be up and about this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Heartland Raceway. He's going to be able to hear you now. Make plenty of noise. The pilot of the 52, Mick Boyle, rips the lip of this joint. Mate, soak that one up. That is the best heat race of the weekend, and she's going away in your hands. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, not sure if I was allowed to do that or not, but I did.
Man, you've got to be happy with that. This thing was hooked up there. The crowd was going epic, man. We could hear it over the cars. You've got to be stoked with that. Who have you got to thank?
Just got to give a massive thanks to the old man. He's just done everything on the cars, been replacing bits all weekend, and yeah, he's been under it all the time, so thanks to him. And yeah, thanks to all the crowd for coming out and sponsors. And
you were sitting 49th in points after last night. How good's that feel today?
Yeah, no, definitely wasn't expecting to pick up the win. I was hoping just to finish, to be honest, but it yeah, no, it worked out well.
How's that for a piece of confidence as you head back to the pits and compete in the main events later on? Good luck, Mick Boyle. Folks, make plenty of noise once more. That's the best heat race of the weekend.